Hey, it's MK, and I am here with another Mixed Media Mayhem layout for you guys today. And today we are pulling inspiration from Jennifer Gagne's layout sketch that she created for us for the Mixed Media Mayhem Friday Challenge. So I've picked out my picture. I've got this scrap that I'm hoping I can use to matte my photo. I also have a couple of sparkly gems that were from Close to My Heart. From Bramble Fox, I have these seagulls as well as this ocean waves title. And then I think those are lighthouses. Yeah, but I was looking for a name on these, but I don't see what what they're called. From Stampin' Up, I have this pretty cool silver mesh that I absolutely love to play with, almost out of it. And then I also had this tool that I think I picked up from a package I received or a gift of some sort. So hopefully I can use that. From Sandy's Stash, I have this Brutus Monroe candy coat in yellow, and hopefully it'll actually stay yellow. From Tim Holtz, I have the mica stain in Wonderland. Excuse me. And then a few pieces of washi tape that I'm going to add. And then I think this is Stampin' Up! Trim, but I'm not sure if it was shared with me or if it came this way, but it's on a paper spool, so I'm not sure. I also have this star stencil that is from the Crafters Workshop. It is TCW 479, if you guys want to go look it up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had a little tickle in my throat. So I'm going to start off with my stencil, and I'm going to, instead of having the hearts go from right down, from the top right down to the bottom left, I'm actually going to have them go from the upper left to the bottom right. So that way they stay in line with the scraps of little strips that I want to add. I'm going to go ahead and use the Wonderland as a little bit of splatter. It was the perfect match to that tool, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to that. A little bit of coffee to keep me up. And then I'm going to start going ahead and cutting out my trimmed pieces. So that way I know how much I need for each little section. So I'm going off of Jennifer's sketch. She has 3 different colors, and I pulled out an extra color, and then I realized that it's going to take up too much of the space, and I want to leave some of this white space going on. And instead of doing a mixed media, what looks like the packaging technique, I'm actually going to use my tool for replacing that area on my layout. She has a packaging technique that goes behind the photo, and I decided to use the tool and the trim from Stampin' Up! To represent that, to replicate that. So I'm going to go ahead and start laying out my pieces. I do end up tearing my washi tape in half because I didn't like, I just don't like straight edges on my washi tape. I feel like it's forced, and I feel like it should be almost like a full piece of paper, right? I don't know. I really do like tearing my washi strips in half and having that ripped edge on my washi tape. So here I'm just taking that waves pattern. Now this came, I think, from one of the big box stores. I don't really remember which one, on one of my trips that I took. So it was either Hobby Lobby or Michael's back in the day. I've had it for quite some time, but it was like a mermaid set. So it came with some cool scales, these waves, and then another, I think, lighthouses, I want to say. So I'm going to do the exact same thing at the top as I am doing at the bottom. I didn't want them to be exactly the same, so I'm trying to put my washi tape down first. So the first one, I put my ribbon down, and then I put my washi right above the ribbon. This one, I put my washi down and put it a little bit below, so that way it doesn't portray itself as being the same width, and it's going to be the same. I'm also going to use the other half of my torn yellow one, but again, I don't want it to be the same length because I didn't want them to be exactly the same at the top and the bottom. So went ahead and tore off a little bit, and I thought, oh, I could use that behind my photo, and then I don't have to have a full piece of washi tape, because I think where I used to store my washi tape, it used to get hot, and that's why I struggle getting the washi tape off the roll. Either that or it's all uber old. And then, of course, the adhesive starts to stick to itself, and that's why they won't come off. Either way, I do not know the reasoning behind why the washi will not come off the roll. So here I'm just going to go ahead and take another piece of yellow, tear it in half, add it where Jennifer has added some paper strips on her sketch, and then the same with the wave washi tape. And then I'm just going to take my trim. I cut in 2 different lengths, just trying to decide which one looks best where. So the shorter one will go at the bottom, the longer one will go at the top, and I really do like this color combination that I have going on. I think it definitely represents the sunrise in my photo, where you've got the waves at the bottom and the sunset coming up at the top. So I'm really, really liking the visual effect that is going on my layout. I love the stars and the splatter included in it. And now I'm just trying to get my tool to work in the way that I want it. And then I realized, well, then how do I glue it down if I get it perfect and then I have to lift it up to glue it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use some tear and tape and make the back of my cardstock a little bit on the sticky side. I'm going to add this trim first, so that way it looks like the shimmer on the waves as the sun hits it. You know what I mean? It's like as the waves are being hit by the sun, it's got that glistening shimmer to it. And so that's really what I wanted in effect here. And then, of course, the tool is going to represent the waves. Now, I didn't have anything that was that same color that is represented in my picture. I mean, that is just a gorgeous blue. Now, I'm pretty sure if I wanted to get all painty and watercolory and artsy fartsy, I definitely could have made that color, but I really liked everything that I picked out, especially the waves washi tape. And so that's why I ended up with the colors that I did, because it was all based on the washi tape, that waves portion of the washi tape. So just making sure that everything is going to go exactly the same height or straight across the page. So I'm just going to tear a little bit of washi. I didn't really want to struggle with having it go all the way across my my photo, underneath my photo. Just really didn't see a sense in that, especially when, like I said, it's kind of hard to pull the washi off of the roll. So I wanted to tear up as much or as little as possible. So, and there is my faux packaging technique. I absolutely love it. I'm going to go ahead and pop up my photo just because of the fact that it's got all this bulk behind it. Plus, I feel like the stick from the foam will help me hold all of my tool in place. So, and I love how little embellished this layout is. I mean, honestly, the background is the beauty of this layout. It really is. I really like that. So I went ahead off camera and I took off all of the masking from the acrylic pieces, and the ocean waves was a little on the lighter side than I wanted it to, but if I would have left that sticky on, it would have been too blue. So I do like how it changed the color enough to where now it actually matches the layout a little bit more than with the masking on. And then the seagulls had masking on the top and the bottom, and then the ocean waves only had masking on the back. So I'm not really sure. My acrylic is the exact same way. Sometimes it's masked on the front and the top, and then sometimes it's only masked at the bottom. I don't know why. I don't know why the masking is different on different pieces of acrylic. So, and then I'm glad to see that it's the same in other companies as well. Is basically what I was trying to say. All right, I still haven't been out and got actual glue dots, so I'm still using this glue dot runner. It works just the same. It just isn't as clean and neat as just adding a glue dot here and there. And then the last little thing that I'm going to finish up with for this layout is adding these little gems. And again, a little bit more of that sparkle, the sun coming up and shining on the waves. Using these close to my heart gems, and I am trying to stick with where Jennifer put her sequins that are in the sketch, just in the same general area. And then after a while, I realized, well, it's not all the same, so I can't really get the sequins in the same spot. So that is my layout for today. I absolutely love how fast and simple this layout was. I love just the elegance of it. It is just the perfect sketch for such a photo. Now, I didn't make my photo round because I felt like it was going to take away from the effect of the photo. Yes, I could have printed it out bigger, so I could have made it into a round photo, but I just like square photos, you guys. I really do. So anyways, don't forget to check out everyone else that is playing along with Mixed Media Mayhem. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to check out the link that I have down below for the playlist, so you can go and see everyone else, and the link for the Facebook group, as well as the link for just the album if you want to go and just check out today's layouts and things that were made using this sketch. All right, again, thank you so much, and I'll check you out later. Bye.